there's a certification program that you need to do, and you're doing and pursuing that. That makes you an image consultant. Other than that, again, just like a doctor, I will give an analogy of a doctor again. The certification program that you're doing is like MBBS. Okay, but then after MBBS, every doctor does MD and then keeps doing more and more programs and attend workshops and conferences. Similarly, in our profession, because it's a professional program, so similarly, after you have completed the program, you can attend master classes. We offer, ISIM offer master classes. You can also do executive programs, which are niche programs in a certain domain. For example, we have just launched the eyewear stylist program. That is for people who just want to create a niche. What is the negative space is the distance that you see in between these lines over here. Okay, so the distance between the lines that is over here, this one, that is basically the negative space. Okay, what these negative spaces doing is making your eye travel. When you have to see the line or you have to follow the line, you are, yes, following the line up and down like this, but then you're traveling this distance also at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, you're also traveling this negative background space.
Okay.
And then you're going to the next line.
Okay.
And then you again travel from that line to this line by traveling this distance. Yeah, so this is how your eye is traveling from here to here, and then up and down.
Up and down.
And then
So
from here to here,
simultaneously from right and left, and then up and down.
Up and down, right. So because of that, the width is increasing more. It looks like that this is more wider. Yes, means you can use and pick any kind of body type, can wear any kind of line. It's not necessary that a person has to wear a certain kind of line only. Just if you know that what lines create or serves what purpose, then you can actually suggest the right kind of horizontal stripes, vertical stripes to the people. So yes, you both are correct. The left one is more thinning or more actually slimming, creating a more slimming effect.
So let's get started. Okay, so I have the cool flag over here, and the bottom one is the warm flags. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first drape myself with the cool flag on top and put it on near my face. Okay, so if you see now the colors. Okay, so I'm going to run it like this for all of you. All right, and I want you to pay attention to the, first of all, the facial details. So pay attention to the scars that are there. They are visible.
Yeah.
They look darker.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to pay attention to the jawline also. Yeah. You see a little shadow right there?
Yes.
And how does my jawline look? Does it look rounder?
Now it looks rounder. Yes.
It looks rounder, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Also, what about my lip color? Everyone can see the jawline looking a little rounder.
Yes, but the lips are looking a little darker now.
Darker. Lips are darker.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go on to the lighter side. Still looking a little darker.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct? All right. Let's see what happens when we put on to the warm colors. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Narrowing it down.
Automatically becomes brighter.
Yeah. Automatically becomes a little bit lifted.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And your jawline becomes more defined now.
More defined.
Yes.
Yes.
And it also looks, my entire face looks a little lifted.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks just like a sudden lift in my face altogether. It
Yes.
does not look
Yes.
heavier. If I put the cool colors back again, look at my face right now and look at the cool colors.
Yeah, it's darking like
color.
it's
Completely. I mean, that the warm colors are a glow to your skin, which this one didn't. Yeah. And the features are more prominent with the warm colors.
Yeah, features are more prominent
in the warm.
This makes me more darker. Yeah.
Yes, more darker.
My jawline looks a little bit more heavier. There's shadows that are coming on my jawline, right? Rishu, can you see it? So we are first testing undertone, and I want you all to analyze what you see and tell me what you see, what you analyze. Okay, So this is your first picture where we are identifying the undertone. On the left, you have warm, and on the right, you have the cool palette. And you can now see my facial details. Okay, so who wants to go first and tell me what they see? Anyone?
Yeah,
Shonali was going first, so go ahead, Shonali.
sorry. So for the analysis, we will start with the she factor, that is for skin, hair, and eyes.
Correct.
So for skin, we'll check three process, which is hemoglobin, keratin, and melanin.
Perfect.
So for hemoglobin, uh, actually for both the undertones, you're coming more on the it's more reflective on warm undertone, because in cool it's your lips is coming out to be slightly as per the picture, slightly pale
Mm-hmm.
fluid.
Okay.
Yeah. And even the under eye, there's slight discoloration, so that is coming out even more.
Mm-hmm.
And the yeah, that's all I could go through.
Okay. All right, no problem. That's good analysis. Anybody else who wants to add on to this and see anything else, any other details? Thanks, Shonali.
Yeah,
So,
so she has covered the skin part correctly.
uh-huh.
So for me, if I come to the eye part now, I see more brownish tint in your eye.
Mhm.
The eye circle is brown, and also the hair and brows, they look a brownish tint is there on top of it. So which makes it a warmer side. So I would go for a warm undertone because the skin and the scars also look pretty much in sync with the warm undertone, rather than if you see the blue one, they look more, though on screen they're looking pretty much the same, but if I see the blue one, they look more highlighted sort of uh, on
Right.
the screen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good indication. The scar on that side of the cheek, left side of the cheek, is a very good indication to how figure out the facial detail. That on the warmer one, it is definitely looking a little subtle, and on the cool one, it is looking a little more highlighted. So good observation, and also yes, good observation on the eye color. But and the hair color. But we have to keep in mind that browns can be found in both cool and warm. So if you're talking about brown hair color, you can have a cool person also with a brown. Depends upon is it a cool brown or is it a warm brown.
Working with the wardrobes or start designing the wardrobe is, do I need it? Does it going to add to my wardrobe? Will I be able to wear it in like multiple ways? Or is it only something that I can wear it in one way only? So that's how you kind of think about, you question yourself. And yeah, that is how you create your wardrobe. So this is a very standard black and white module that I'm going to show you. I'm not doing another bottom over here. So I'm taking that black pleated, nice pleat skirt right here. Okay. And I'm taking this dress as my top as well as my bottom, because if I wear a top on top of this, it will become a skirt. And if I wear it a skirt underneath this, this will become a top. So that's why I'm using this as a bottom and a top. I'm taking this plain black top also, the glitter one that I just showed you. And I'm also taking the see-through, which also gives a very fancy effect to this whole look. Like if I wear the see-through, yeah, it looks really beautiful when you wear this together. So it looks like a whole different outfit in itself. Like I want to just show you how it looks.
Oh, it looks brilliant.
Yeah. So this becomes a new dress altogether. See this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that is another top, which is a white and red combination. I realized I've not done this look since a very long time. I should do that.
So I'm just going to quickly show you how this look is. So yes, this top can totally go on top of this. I can put on a nice belt and wear this as a skirt. I can wear this dress as it is. That is one look. I can wear this in this combination, right? And I can wear this in this combination also. I can wear this top with this dress. That can be one more combination.
Correct.
And if I want to change the black look, I can do the skirt with this top as well, right there.
Correct. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And of course, I can wear this skirt on top of this one also. So basically, I don't need that other red extra because this can become another top in itself.
Exactly for the black skirt.
But yeah, so this is my 3 tops, 1 top, 2 top, and 3 top. And this is my 2 bottoms, 1 and 2. And I can choose, although in level 8, you really don't need a jacket. But if you want, you can always do a sequence or a glitter or a shimmer jacket altogether on top of this. Yes?
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, so this is, and how many pieces means it doesn't even need total 5 pieces. I'm just doing.
So for your personal shopping session, so you need to have your own color analysis, body analysis, personality style assessment, your image assessment, everything ready. And then you will also have your wardrobe inventory. And on the basis of the inventory, and once you have created the modules, on the basis of that, you will have your shopping list. Okay. So let's imagine that you have created your shopping list. And your wardrobe analysis is over. You have created a module already. And on the basis of that module, you have created your shopping list. Okay. So I'm going to share like a dummy shopping list with you. All right. So this is a dummy shopping list for one of maybe a dummy client. Okay, so if you see, this is like a very budget-friendly shopping list. The client I was working with is, this dummy shopping list that we have created could be created for a client which was looking at all these brands like Madame. Now I have 605 items only. I have to just scroll down, keep looking, keep observing some of the options like this. Obviously, I'm not looking for that kind of a casual top. So I will rule that out. I'm looking at more of smart casual, something like this, right? Or maybe a combination, like little bit more dressier and formal, so something like that. And that is how I'm going to make selection. Once I have made the selection, if you remember, you have to do the create the list. So if this is that party wear top, so when you're going through, after you have put in all these filters, when you're going through this option, you know what kind of personality style and person you are working with and their body shape also. So if I'm working with a classic personality style, I would go for something like this maybe. Not this exactly, this would be more of a romantic who needs a little bit more on the formal side because there's more skin that is visible over here. But a classic would go for something like this, or maybe something with a collar, so a little bit more formal. If I'm working with a creative, I would totally buy this, not a problem at all. I'm working with a natural, why not this or this also? So you are going to shortlist. This is something which I would buy for a romantic again, or even a classic can wear it. Yeah. So you are basically going to shortlist items on the basis of what your client's personality is, and you are going to rule out the things that are not going to work for your client.
You can guess the number of items that will be served to you. So for example, when I see this setup, I know there is soup. I know there will be a salad or an appetizer that will be served because there is a salad over here. Then I also saw that there is a spoon and a dinner knife and dinner fork. That means there is a main course. So 3 courses already done. And then there is a dessert spoon and dessert knife, right? Fork, sorry. So that means that there will be a dessert also. So 4 courses I know for sure will be served. Okay. So on the basis of the number of courses that silverware that you see on your tables mat, you will be able to identify the number of courses. Whole table setting that is there, you will, if you remember from the dining etiquette class, we did the B and the D, right? So all of you can do this once again if you remember. The B is all for your breads. So all solid items will be on your left hand side. And D is for your drinks. So all liquid items will be on the right hand side. So all your glassware will be on the right hand side. Let's get started with it. Okay, so first thing first, we will go in the order of how the food is served to us. Okay. So the moment you'll sit down, you will take your napkin. You will be asked for, first of all, your beverages choice, and the water will be filled for you immediately. Water is usually filled during, in between the courses, before the course or after the course. In between the, while the course is going on, water never to be filled, right? So the moment you sit down, the first thing that they do is fill up your glass of water and ask you, what are you going to have for your beverages or anything in cocktail or mocktail? You make a selection. Let's imagine that it's daytime, so I'm going to go for white wine. Okay, so I made a selection of white wine, so they took away the red wine glass, and there is a champagne flute, so we are going to have a toast also towards the end. So that's going to be, they will bring the wine also. I'll come to the wine tasting and how to try it all out as well.